My name is Optopolis. Welcome back to the channel where we explore where no one else has explored before. Today we are at the site of an abandoned Taco Bell that recently got an update on it. Let's go ahead and take a look. And here we are at the abandoned Taco Bell that now has a different realtor on it. I believe it was a Sutherland that was here before, and now got Cody Dalton, who is offering this space with a bigger sign. As you can see, the sign is still standing. To my knowledge, this is original to Taco Bell. Got this little area that is filled with rocks, probably had a tree at one point. And from my understanding, there used to be tables, and you know what? There's definitely outlines of tables here, all over in the sidewalk, right in front of this Taco Bell. Let's go ahead and take a look at the first window. And as you can see, they've added some walls and a door in here. You can see the window area there where you probably would have ordered your food at one time a long time ago. Now you may recall that in the original video that I did not do any history, no voiceover, no nothing. And that was basically because there wasn't much to be found on the internet about this place. So I reached out to the next best place, the Cheyenne Connections community over on Facebook, not sponsored. And this is the history that I've put together based on everything they said. Taco Bell was built here originally in 1973. Many years later in 1994, Taco Bell relocated to Dell Range for a new and larger building that wasn't worn out. It seems sometime after the move and before the turn of the century, Jackson Hewitt opened in this former Taco Bell. Got another one here. They just did like 3 rooms in the front and I guess a room in the back, sort of. And here's the third room. Again, same tiles, everything for the most part is the same, but they added the walls, which is interesting. They converted it into office space. Again, the windows are nice and crystal clear right now because they replaced them instead of leaving the fogged glass, if I could speak. If we zoom in just a little bit, you can see it again where you would have ordered at one time. Let's come over here to this door. You can see the main area where you would have ordered a long time ago when this was Taco Bell. They switched out the pillars on here since the last video. They switched out the pillars for just wall and they put in glass right there. So it's now windows, that way you can see out instead of actually going up and ordering. Of course, we got the back lot where probably employees would have parked at one time. And we do got a area for the garbage bins that I don't think I looked at before in my original video. Looks like an old bin that might actually have been here since Taco Bell, considering how rusted it is and seeing this little thing that says inedible. So we've checked this out before. There's really not too much to see except for where the water heater and all that good stuff is. Hello, camera. Yep, I got a camera too. I'm betting that camera is probably here since, you know, back when, at least since when Jackson Hewitt was here, at least since Jackson Hewitt days. Now back here, there is a little alleyway that connects up to their parking lot. And it also connects up with the old drive-thru and the parking lot. You know what? I'm wondering if this curb actually came out farther at one time. Look at how big they made this. Unless that's kind of just to make you come all the way around, right? Maybe it was original that way. I don't know. Now for the drive-thru area, looks like that thing has been broken off. It was sitting like right here, but I guess someone drove over this or something because this weird little thing is sitting right here now and it's all broken up. I can only guess that maybe there was a spot for a sign right here or something at one point, maybe a menu board. And see the drive up service sign is a little bit damaged on this side. I think it was damaged last time. And there's there's birds living in there. But you can see this side is undamaged. Look at the old light right there. I'm betting that light, it looks like it might be on, and this one over here is too. I'm betting both of these lights original to Taco Bell. Now for Jackson Hewitt, on the other hand, there is not as much online. You can't find much. I've been able to confirm that it closed between 2007 and 2011 based on Google Maps. But unfortunately, that's all I can find. Sometime between the time that it closed in 2011 and sometime maybe around 2015 or so, they replaced the roof that was red that had that Taco Bell vibe with a gray roof. And now in 2021, back in January in fact, they were remodeling it to be this office space that you see in this video. It's definitely not to be confused with the other Jackson Hewitt that is located in this building right here, all the way down there at the very end. These both have 2 entirely separate timelines. They are not connected at all. The other one closed or moved to a different location, but not to this one that is also on Pershing, which is right out there. You can definitely see right here where there's a concrete red pad that there probably would have been speaker around here for you to order. Coming up to the drive-thru, you can definitely see where there used to be something there that probably stuck out like many of the Mexican themed restaurants often do. And we got a garbage can right here that's probably original to the building, and it definitely has some old junk in there. You can see right here there is a label for a MasterCard and Visa that's quite faded. And this is a peek into the drive-through window. As you can see, they've opened it up since the original video. You may remember that we could see in, but it was harder to before. Here is a look in from here. Right through there is where you would have the counter space, of course, and the kitchen and all that. To the left, there is a small restroom that is single person. Here is the main entry door, the other side anyway. And today you can see in pretty well, aside from a little bit of reflection. And once again, looks like we got a sign right here that, who knows, maybe Jackson Hewitt used it, maybe someone else did, I don't know. It definitely doesn't look original to Taco Bell, but who knows. Got a label there that seems to have faded on this door. And let's take another peek into this room here. Once again, you can see the walls and all that of the first room we initially saw in this video. And then coming on to the exit of the drive-thru area, you can definitely see where there probably would have been a sign like that one over there, right here. I'm betting that the signage has been changed out, but I could be wrong. Maybe this is all original to Taco Bell. This sign, though, definitely not original to Taco Bell. Once again, they got a decent sized lot for what it is. I mean, it's a smaller Taco Bell, so it's fairly reasonable. Got this one wheelchair spot, clearly, even though it doesn't have any wheelchair signs anymore. You got all this parking on this side for other businesses over here to the right primarily. Although now I don't see signs on all the posts, so it might actually be intended for this building. Here is a beautiful look at the building. I wish there was so much more info available online, and I'm probably gonna have to ask some people about it.